Let's begin our lesson. Good afternoon, dear students. I'm Farmanov Gairat from Terme State University. Today's topic, Modern English Lexicology, Lecture 17, Procedures and Methods of Lexicological Research. Topics for discussion. First, quantitative and qualitative methods. Second, structural methods, U, C, and IC. The conservative and comparative analysis. Fourth, distributional analysis. Fifth, contextual analysis. Six, dictionary definition analysis. Seven, componential analysis. Eight, discourse analysis. Nine, conceptual analysis and other methods. Starting point. Research usually starts with one or more hypotheses. These are the questions that we want to address, which include predictions about possible relationships between the things they want to investigate, variables. In order to find answers to these questions, the researchers have various instruments, for example, methods, approaches, materials for analysis, pre- and post tests, observation, checklists, etc. Quantitative research. Quantitative research is generally associated with the collecting material and converted data into numerical form so that statistical calculations can be made and conclusions of the results drawn. Statistical methods are used to provide quantitative data for justification of research results. Statistics is a practice or science of collecting and analyzing numerical data for the purpose of inferring proportions in a whole from those in a representative sample. Qualitative research. Qualitative research is the approach usually associated with the constructed nature of reality. It uses recording, analyzing, and attempting to uncover the deeper meaning and significance of language, behavior, and experience. Researchers are interested in gaining in complex understanding of language and people's experience. Pragmatic approach. The pragmatic approach to research involves using methods which appear best suited to the research problem. Pragmatic researchers grant themselves to freedom to use any of the methods, techniques, and procedures typically associated with quantitative or qualitative research. They recognize that every method has its limitations and that using different approaches can be complementary. Approaches by the time axis. Diachronic approach to the vocabulary study is based on the analysis of the changes a word undergoes from the moment of its appearance throughout its historical development. Synchronic approach is based on the analysis of lexical units at a given period of time, usually coinciding with the period of research. 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . Word structure analysis. Ultimate constituents method is applied to the analysis of the morphological structure of the word to identify the number and character of the morphemes in its structure. The US of a word carefully are careful and Lee, while its IC are careful and Lee. Immediate constituents IC method is used to identify two meaningful parts forming a larger linguistic unit. And the IC of friendliness and friendly and ness. Textual analysis. Contextual analysis concentrates on determining the minimum stretch of speech and the conditions necessary to find out in which of its individual meanings the given word is used. The contextual analysis helps to assess the text in its historical, cultural, or social context. Generally, the contextual analysis considers all the circumstances in the emergence of the text. Role of context in research. Context is everything in decoding the meaning in communication. Without context, we can't communicate effectively. When our message is delivered in one context, but received in another, it likely leads to miscommunication. Semantic change of words in the context describes the gradual shift in the conventional meaning of words as people use them in new types of contexts, often in connotations meaning, and these usages become normal. Often in the course of semantic change, a word shifts its meaning to the point that the modern meaning is radically different from the original meaning. Contextual variation of terra words. Terra, terrible, terrific. Contextual semantic developments are found with derivatives terrible, inspiring terror, and it's one of time synonym terrific, informal, extremely good, excellent. The first kept its negative meaning but lost some of its intensity. The second came to be associated with positive qualities. The result is that the two words have gone from being synonymous to almost exact antonyms. Comparative and comparative methods. Comparative analysis is used to reveal the similarities and differences in linguistic features of two or more languages. Contrastive analysis is a systematic study of a pair of languages with a view to identifying their structural differences and similarities. Historical, it has been used to establish language genealogies. Transformational analysis. Transformational analysis is changing a sentence phrase of pattern according to a prescribing model and following certain rules in order that to discover differences in usage and meaning on surface in deep structures. The method was developed in generative grammar. TA can be helpful in explaining ambiguous utterances. For example, flying airplanes can be dangerous, may have deep structure, like airplanes can be dangerous when they fly, or to fly airplanes can be dangerous. Semantic structure of mouse. Fast. In small rodent that typically has a pointed snout, relatively large ears and eyes, have a long tail. Second, any similar small mammal, such as shrew or wolf, said a shy, timid, and quiet person metaphor. Fourth, a dull night brown color of a mouse for metonymy. Fifth, a small handheld device that's dragged across a flat surface to move the cursor on a computer screen metaphor. Six, informal, a lamp, a breeze, especially one on or near by the eye. Seven, derivatives, mouse trap, a device for catching and killing mice. Discourse analysis. In linguistics, discourse means a connected series of utterances, a text or conversational, and has two forms, written and oral. Discourse analysis explores text linguistic approaches such as corpus-based discourse analysis, register analysis, genre or mood analysis, conversation analysis, and systematic function analysis. Semantic change in discourses. Culture is a collective term referring to human intellectual achievements such as arts, traditions, ways of life, etc. However, it has come to be used in the sense of general set of attitudes and behavioral types, usually in a public context, as in the sentences. The culture of violence in European cities have changed due to the influx of immigrants, or in xenophobia is an uncultured behavior. Lingo-cultural approach, lingo-culture concept is a meaning mental unit that reflects and interprets phenomena of reality according to the educational level, professional and social, as well as personal experience of a native speaker. Lingo-cultural research focuses on the relations between cultural practices, everyday life, material, economic, political, geographical, and historical contexts, and their reflection in the language of languages. Text interpretation. The analysis of texts includes exploring aspects such as information structure, coherence and cohesion, pragmatics, register, genre, choice of vocabulary, etc. Text can be analyzed from the lexicological, stylistic, pragmatic, conceptual, etymological points of view, as well as from the points of view of intertextuality, the relationship between texts, especially the literal ones. Conceptual analysis. Conceptual analysis consists of primarily in analyzing concepts into their constituent parts in order to gain knowledge or better understanding of an idea or a notion. Marriage, noun, means the formal union of a man and woman typically recognized by law, by which they become husband and wife. Marriage as a concept includes the above and also wedding rings, wedding dress, flower pots, choice of guests, dowry, honeymoon, etc. Extra books, English words, history and structure, English words, history of English words, etymology, Jacob Markel. Thank you for your attention and good luck with good luck. Our lesson is over. Goodbye.